Welcome to the Christian Life Coach Collective. I'm your host, Laura Malone, and you are in the right place if you want to make an impact in your life and the lives of the people around you. Maybe you even want to turn your gift of helping others into an income so you can support your family and your dreams and make a way for your calling. I'm here to guide you because you deserve to have encouragement and resources and somebody invested in you as you go invest yourself into everyone else. Let's dive into today's episode. Okay, if you are a coach, I want to help you have some frameworks for your coaching packages. So today I'm breaking down what a high-value coaching package looks like with specific examples, and then sharing ways to implement bonuses and resources that add even more value. So whether you're a seasoned coach or you're just starting out, this is a good time to grab a notebook and let's dive in. So what makes a coaching package high value? First, we need to define what high value means. So high value coaching package goes beyond just coaching sessions. It includes a mixture of different elements that provide a lot of value in each way, that solve specific problems and then really help your clients achieve their desired results most effectively, most efficiently. So you have to think about all of this from the perspective of a client. They're the ones investing time, money, and energy into working with you. So what makes their investment worth it? The personalization is one part of it, that one-on-one attention, customized coaching plans, contextualized and tailored resources to their goals. But it goes beyond and starts before just the session of the personalization of the session. It goes into that place of personalizing your contact with them through the content that you create that reaches your audience, really being able to understand and know what their goals are, what their pain points are, all of those things. Um, and then the accessibility and support of your coaching, having that some measure of continuous support between sessions, whether that's, they have email access to you or messaging apps like Voxer, which is what I use, check-in calls where maybe you just leave a voicemail or you reach out to them in social media and you're checking in on them. Things that are downloads or ways that you can give them resources and tools is another way. That's basically, you could just be giving access to something that would be considered exclusive content to working with you, like a workbook that you put together or videos you created, guided devotionals that support them on their journey, that kind of thing. Then accountability is really important. Structures that you create and strategies that help them to stay on track, being like an accountability partner, follow-up emails to say, hey, remember last Tuesday, you committed to taking these actions. I'm just checking in. Where are you at in those taking those actions? Or maybe giving them a progress tracking tool. Then bonuses and extras are always just in something that creates additional value that makes the clients feel like I'm getting a really fantastic deal here, in addition to the coaching and the email support and the accountability and the workbook. I'm also getting access to her live workshop or, something extra. The aim is to create a well-rounded package that's going to meet your client where they are right now, that gives them what they need to do what they want to do. And, it doesn't hurt to throw a little bit of like, here's a surprise for you along the way. So even if that's like at the end when you're celebrating everything they accomplished, maybe a little surprise like coffee mug or one of your favorite books sent by Amazon to their house, right? Something like that. It's fun. So you want to consider all the main components of your coaching package. You've got a few different elements of that. The length of sessions. So usually 40 to 90 minutes of a session with, I would say, an average of 55 minutes those are the common session lengths that you'll need to choose from. All of these things I'm going to tell you I'm just going to say, I'm going to remind you, experiment. Pick one. Just try. Be willing to show up and try. Pick one and see if it works. You do not have to make decisions about all of these things from the perspective of it has to be like this, right? Okay. It has to be perfect the first time. No, you're just going to experiment, and sometimes it's going to fail and flop, and sometimes it's going to be like, that was perfect. You will figure it out. The number of sessions. So if you're a new coach, then a beta package of 4 or 8 or 12 sessions works really well. Even if you're testing a new offer, those numbers work great. If you have a beta coaching package, let's say you've been working with one group of people and you're trying out um, working with a new audience, a new type of client, or creating a new beta package of instead of just doing coaching, you're going to do a hybrid of group coaching, something like that. Then you just do a beta package and try it out for 4, 8, or 12 sessions. Okay. Now, the number of sessions can change, obviously. If you want to offer 30 sessions, that's fine. If you want to just always offer 10 sessions and then let them re up after those 10 sessions, you can do that. But you do have to choose a number to start out with when you create a package. Pick one, start there. The duration is going to be the amount of time that your number of sessions are going to take place in. Like all of those sessions that you've chosen are actually going to fall into a certain amount of time. So it can be based on months, it can be based on a year. So 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, coaching package, that's pretty common. Again, this is something you can start with. If you are a new coach or you are starting with a beta package, then I would not recommend starting out with a 12-month package to off the get-go. Like I would start out and just get some experience and start working with somebody, and I would start with maybe 3 months as opposed to 12. Then you have the frequency. So weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly would be normal frequency for your package, for your sessions. So this obviously depends on the type of results you're trying to create and if you've coached this client before. So let's say you work with moms who want to get organized in their home. You might work with them once a week for a month or two and then offer like a monthly check-in session for the next 3 months or even monthly for a year to help them maintain the work that they've done and the changes they've made. If you're working with a young professional who's trying to grow in personal thought work to build confidence and clarity about their career path, you might want to offer weekly sessions for like 6 months or bi-weekly sessions for a year or weekly for a year because you're in it till they win it, right? So just remember, you're going after specific results that take time to create. And you don't want your client to lose ground they've attained by having too much time between sessions. So you are the one who knows best how often they need coaching for them to be successful and create the results that you are trying to help them create, right? Of course, if you're doing general life coaching and you're just working on more general goals based on what they bring to the session, you can offer whatever works best for you, your schedule, your desires for your own business, and what works best for your client. Then the location. You have to choose where you're going to hold your sessions. So obviously you can be online coaching people or you can be face to face. If you're online, you have to choose your platform, Zoom, Google Meet. There's a plethora of options. If you're going to meet face to face, then you have to choose a place you can meet locally that benefits both of you. And is that going to be a library side room, a place at church, a coffee shop, your house? You have to just choose your location. So the main idea is that you consider the results that you want to help a client achieve, how long it will take the average client to create those results, and then you can add in a session or two extra for a buffer. And don't forget, it is always wise to leave room for a break and get the next client's info ready in between your sessions, which is why on average, people are going to be offering a coaching session that is 50 to 55 minutes. Because if you have your scheduler set so that it it tries to push people to book sessions all in the same part of the day, or if you only offer coaching, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons, then if you've got a number of clients working with you, then you don't want to have a client at 9 and a client at 12 and a client at 4. You would prefer to have your scheduler offer the clients the ability to book between 12 and 4, right? So that you are in one place. If you have got something else you need to do, you can go get that done in the morning and you have all your clients pushed into a window of time where you're in the mode of serving the person online, or you stay at the coffee shop or the library for the afternoon. You want them all coming at once. So if you create a session that is 60 minutes long and then the scheduler books the next person at the top of the hour, then you don't have a time to refresh yourself, to stop talking for a minute, stop listening for a minute. And you also need some time to get ready for your next client. So you have to consider that when you are choosing the length of your session time. Okay, so pull all of these components together and you might have something to start with that looks like something like this, like either maybe 12 90-minute face-to-face sessions held monthly over a year. That would be for a very specific client who's wanting maybe an accountability session, accountability coaching. Maybe you have 12 we 55-minute Zoom sessions held weekly over 3 months, right? So that's once a week, 55-minute session on Zoom, and it goes for 3 months. There's 12 of them. That's once a week for 3 months, right? And maybe 3 months has 12 Tuesdays, but that doesn't mean you need to give them, 13 Thursdays in 3 months. Doesn't mean you have to give them 13 sessions. You're just saying, in general, people understand approximately 4 weeks to a month. So 12 sessions over 3 months. Or maybe you're doing 26 50-minute Zoom sessions that are held biweekly over a year, or 26 sessions held weekly over 6 months, right? So there's 52 weeks in a year. And you can break that down if you wanted to offer a year-long coaching package, or you want to offer half a year and do 6 months. And that, again, you can have somebody working with you for 6 months and then offer them an opportunity to sign up again and work with you another 6 months and keep going after everything that they are after, the desired results that they're going after. Keep going after them, make them better. Like, go tackle new goals, go start new dreams together, right? So here's some examples of high value coaching packages that are kind of incorporating all of these elements. Um, let's say the first one, let's call it the intensive transformation package. Okay, you can contextualize this information, the names and titles of the package. We can contextualize it to your niche, to your ideal client. Okay, so this package would be for clients who are looking for like deep but rapid transformation. So it's going to be good for coaches who do life coaching in general, mindset coaching, health coaching, and maybe it would be 8 weeks of weekly 90-minute one-on-one sessions. And the support that you offer them is some unlimited email and Vox or some type of messaging support in between sessions. The resources, maybe you create a customized workbook and some in between session exercises that are tailored to their goals. Some extras you could add would be a 30-minute emergency call for moments when they need like immediate guidance. I'm about to fall off the wagon here. Like, I am not going to do the thing we said I would do in the last session that we talked about. I'm really struggling. I know I need to do it. If I don't do it, here's the consequences, but I am not actually going to do it unless somebody talks me through this. I need an emergency call. Maybe a welcome package with a journal, some personalized note that you send them, or a curated like book reading list that's going to support this journey they're on. You could offer access to a 4-week group mastermind after the package ends. so that they not only have more support from you, but they get to network with other people that are your clients that are all going after the same thing. Then you can amp up the value. So to make it even more high value, you can offer something like a fast action bonus for clients who sign up within 2 days, 48 hours of the consultation, the discovery call, whatever you call it. So that could be like an extra session, or a resource like the guided journey or a recorded workshop that you've done once, and then you just make that like as the fast action bonus. If you do this within 48 hours, you sign up for this from the time of our consultation, then I'm going to send you an extra bonus workshop that only my clients get that will help you prepare yourselves to do this work together, right? The second one would be something like a VIP experience. And a VIP day is basically a high ticket option for clients who want quick but very deep concentrated work with you as the coach. So it's really powerful things like business coaching. Um, if you are in personal branding, marketing, something like that, and I would say even like relationship coaching, this model's all about immersion. And the duration of it would be one full day, 6 or 8 hours, I would say. So the format of that is basically intensive one-on-one coaching that you would break down into segments with breaks, or you would break it into coaching sessions with work that they have access to you through Voxer or something like that. So you would give them pre-work to do. That would be a very comprehensive intake form and assessment so that you're really maximizing your efficiency, effectiveness, your productivity, and ultimately the success of the VIP day. And then they're going to have post session work. And that could be something like a 7-day, 21-day, 30-day action plan that's tailored to their goals. Okay. The extras you could add there, maybe like a follow-up 60-minute session a couple of weeks after the VIP day so that they could just like reevaluate and make like refine what their plan is or something like that. A high quality recording of the session so that you can send them a replay of the sessions and they get to revisit it and rehear what they said and listen again to what you said, right? Or maybe you just send them something like an actual gift in the mail. If it's a high ticket offer, like go ahead, send them like a pen that you had made that says your business name or says like your logo or your slogan, like the thing that you say to your clients that's the quote, right? Your phrase or a premium like notebook or journal for them to work from. You can amp up the value for that with maybe like a VIP prep kit. So, a guide on how to prepare mentally, physically, and emotionally for the day, like a checklist of what to bring to the day. I used to offer a VIP Voxer day, and my clients, we would take 8 hours to really deep dive into starting their businesses. And it wasn't just coaches that I worked with, I helped women start businesses. It began with a 90-minute Zoom session. And then we flowed into Voxer and email communications for the rest of the day. So we weren't always on Zoom, right? You can also do a half day VIP option as well, like a 4-day session. I think that would work really well for clients that are maybe like moms who have kids at school or working women who only have an evening or like a Saturday to do this. So you just want to experiment, start somewhere, and then figure it out as you keep going. Then I would say the last one is something like a hybrid coaching program that you could offer. And that's a combination of group and one-on-one coaching. So it's ideal for coaches who want to leverage their time with group coaching, but still provide personal attention opportunities. So it's great for career coaching, personal development, financial coaching. I would say something you could do like 10 or 12 weeks. And you could do group sessions that are like a weekly 90-minute group coaching call You could do one-on-one sessions that are monthly one-on-one calls, maybe 60 minutes. So that means every week you're doing a 90-minute call, and maybe you have 10 people on there. And once a month, you meet with each of those 10 people for 60-minute sessions. Then you create a private community somewhere. Mighty Networks, Facebook, wherever you want to do it, whatever your jam is, create a private community for them to support one another and network. And then you give them like resources like lifetime access to an online course that you created, or a library that's in alignment with the program and the package's focus. The extras you can create are, you could do inside of the group coaching calls, do like a hot seat, where somebody every week you bring each one of them up. If you've got 12 people and you're doing a 12 session group coaching, then you could just lay it out so you bring each one of them up. And so maybe you're going to speak or teach for 30 minutes, and then the next 20 minutes focuses on one of the clients. So everybody gets a hot seat opportunity to get specific coaching up. Or you could do a digital resource library with templates for them to download and use, or checklists or workbooks or other recorded videos you've done with experts in their niche or their area. You could do a completion bonus, like a 30-minute future planning session to maintain all of the momentum that they've created after the program ends. So all of these extras and the amping up of the value I'm giving them to you kind of in these examples, but you could mix up everything that I'm saying with any of them. You could mix and match. It's choose your own adventure here. So you could amp up the value with an early bird bonus, or you could give like a discount because of that, because an early bird they sign up early, or a free digital course that complements the coaching. You could implement some different bonuses and resources to enhance the value by mixing any of these things that I've given suggestions about into any of the packages. All right, so let's talk about some more bonuses and resources like digital toolkits. You can do this like laying in bed late at night. If you have any good ideas ever, or if there's something that you wish you had and you can't find it, well, then sit there and create it. If what you think you have written looks like a blog post, turn it into a short ebook or a downloadable PDF or some type of guide or a template, right? You can create these things really quickly, easily, and then it's just considered additional support materials. You can create accountability tools or invite them, give them access to apps or trackers that will help track their progress that they may not have ever heard of. It might be a simple spreadsheet, or it might be some type of habit tracker app, or a book on habit making or atomic habits, something like that, or even like a Asana or Monday or Trello board for project management. You could create access to exclusive content. So something that isn't available anywhere else. Like obviously for me, it would not be, here's a link to my podcast, because that's not exclusive, right? So this would be a series of videos or a replay of something like a webinar, or a behind the scenes look at the way you do things, like your own strategies, your own processes. And then the community access, I think the private groups, Slack community, something like that, where they can talk to you and other people, students or clients. That's really helpful. That gives them a sense of belonging and support, and a platform where you can keep providing ongoing content to them. You can also do workshops and masterclasses by, just include a ticket to a live or recorded workshop that aligns with their goals and the work that you're going to do with them individually. And you can also create a personalized welcome package. So this could be something physical or downloadable. A welcome package, if you sent them something, you could include a book or a branded item, something specific to their journey. Like, for example, if you were a mindset coach, you could include a guided journal and some like affirmation cards, something like that. You can also do an ongoing support post package. That would be maybe like an extra session or two with adding some email support, access to some community, a group call after they're done with the package. That's going to help them feel supported beyond your initial package and then maybe turn into them signing back up for another package or another 6 months or something like that. The key is to ensure that every bonus or resource is genuinely valuable to them and not just filler. You don't want them to be like, oh, this is like somebody handed me a flyer while I'm walking down the street. I'm just going to throw it in the next trash can, right? So you have to ask yourself, how does this help my client achieve their goal? And if it does help them achieve their goal, then it's going to be worth including. So remember, a high value coaching package is not just about piling on work for you or piling in the bonuses. It's creating a comprehensive, supportive, transformational experience for each of your clients. So think strategically about what you believe is truly going to help them get from where they are to where they want to be, and how your coaching is the bridge that crosses that gap. And don't forget to get feedback. The best insights that for you are often going to come from the clients that you serve. I also want to say that I really believe the key here is to be deliberate with yourself about what kind of package would best serve your clients. Pick two and test them out. See which one you enjoy more and which one gets the best results for both of you. Consider what resonates for your audience when they're looking at what you offer. And you could even offer both of the two options you prefer. If you like, create some example packages for yourself and then pick two, offer both, and see which one gets more traction. You can always take the other one off, right? If you implement some of these strategies and examples, you're really going to set your way to creating high value coaching packages that are going to attract the right clients to you and have a really lasting impact both for them and for your business. So I hope this has been helpful. This is in answer to a question inside of the Christian Life Coach Collective Facebook group, where we have got a bunch of coaches who are, every now and then I just ask like, hey, tell me, what kind of questions do you have? What can I speak to on the podcast that would serve you guys? And this is one of them. One of the women said, I just want to, like, how do I create coaching packages? I need some examples. I need some help here. And if you are ready to start or elevate your coaching business with a high value package, then I encourage you, please just start brainstorming. Take any bit of action that you can. If you need more personalized advice, obviously I'm glad to work with you. Don't hesitate to book coaching with me. Just check out sterlingandstonementoring.com. And you can also read this. If you are wanting to see this in a visual format, you can read this at the Life Coach blog. Go to sterlingandstonementoring.com, click on blog, and you'll be able to find this as a blog post, how to create a high value coaching package. And you'll be able to see and copy everything that I've just said to you. And you'll be able to extract it from there and kind of whiteboard and make it your own. Okay? So if you know some other coaches, please share this episode with a friend, and I will be glad to talk to you in the next episode. I hope that you are excited about creating packages that multiply your impact and help bring transformation into the world, because it's what you're called to do. If you are a coach, you got this. Love you guys. Bye. If you'd like to work with me and get coaching, become a coach, or start a coaching business, check out all the courses and coaching I offer at sterlingandstonementoring.com, or you can scroll through the show notes to find all the links that you need. I pray that your day will be full of joy, hope, transformation, and the presence of God.